Greetings, friend, and welcome. Artificial intelligence is rewriting contracts, predicting case outcomes, and even drafting legal briefs. But here's the twist. Law schools in the United States are no longer leaving AI as an optional skill. At least 8 major institutions have made AI training mandatory for first-year law students. This isn't just another curriculum update. It's a signal that AI literacy is now seen as a core competency for the lawyers, judges, and policymakers of tomorrow. Today, we'll explore why law schools are making this move, what it means for the legal system, and how it could shape justice in the age of algorithms. Until recently, AI in law was a niche topic. Students might take a seminar on law and technology if they were interested, but most graduates left school without ever touching a legal AI tool. Now, schools like Harvard, Stanford, and Georgetown are making AI literacy required learning. Students won't just hear about AI, they'll practice using it, and they'll study its risks. The message is clear. Tomorrow's lawyers can't ignore AI. It's becoming as fundamental as understanding evidence or civil procedure. Several forces are driving this shift. Accuracy and risk. Large language models hallucinate. Lawyers who rely blindly on AI can submit fake cases, as we saw in the infamous ChatGPT brief incident in 2023, where attorneys cited non-existent cases in federal court. Ethics and responsibility. Law students must learn not just how to use AI, but how to use it responsibly, verifying outputs, disclosing usage, and protecting client confidentiality. Market demand. Law firms are already adopting AI to draft contracts, review discovery, and analyze case law. Graduates who can't navigate these tools will be at a disadvantage. Mandatory AI training typically covers 3 pillars. 1. Technical literacy. Understanding how models work, what prompts are, and where errors come from. 2. Practical application. Using AI tools to research, draft, and edit legal documents, with strict human review. 3. Ethical boundaries. Learning when not to use AI, especially with confidential client data or sensitive litigation. Some programs even simulate courtroom scenarios, testing whether students can challenge or defend AI-generated evidence. This shift could reshape the legal field in several ways. Efficiency. AI could cut down thousands of billable hours in document review, making legal services cheaper, more accessible, and less personal. Equity. Smaller firms and public defenders could use AI to level the playing field against big firms with massive resources. Accountability. Lawyers will be expected to understand the limits of AI, not hide behind them. The computer said so will not be a defense, but there's also a risk. Law schools must train students to question AI outputs, not overtrust them. The danger isn't that lawyers will ignore AI, it's that they'll lean on it too heavily. The US isn't alone. In Europe, regulators are already debating AI's role in legal practice. In Asia, some law schools are rolling out AI courses alongside international law. If the US makes AI literacy mandatory, we could see a global domino effect. Tomorrow's lawyers from Nairobi to New Delhi may all graduate with AI training as a baseline skill. That could accelerate the global standardization of AI law, and the lawyers of 2030 might look back and laugh that we ever debated whether AI should be in the classroom. This change raises bigger questions. Should AI training be required in all professional schools? Not just law, but medicine, business, and journalism? What happens when judges, many of whom trained decades ago, lack the AI literacy of new law grads? Could mandatory AI training widen the gap between countries or schools that adopt it early and those that don't? We're witnessing not just a shift in legal education, but a generational divide in how professionals think about technology. Mandatory AI training in US law schools is more than a curriculum tweak. It's a recognition that in the age of algorithms, lawyers can't just be interpreters of law. They must be interpreters of technology. The courtroom of the future won't just have lawyers, judges, and juries. It will have algorithms in the background, shaping arguments, influencing evidence, and drafting text. And the lawyers who succeed will be the ones trained to understand, challenge, and control those systems. This is Micah Sai, and you're watching the Singularity Hub. Subscribe for more.